Hi Libra, welcome to this tarot reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, any placement. Most of these readings are love readings, but if anything else comes out, I will certainly mention it. All right, so let's see what is going on with Libras, please. What are the deeper messages? What's going on in their current energy for Libras? What is love situations looking like for Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay, Four of Cups showing up. I'm just going to kind of leave that there. I feel like that was an extra card. We'll talk about that momentarily. Ooh, am I in reverse? Oh, I'm not in reverse. Interesting. All right, so some of you guys you're feeling like you can't find love, or that you can't make a love offer, or that love isn't coming your way. Let's see. This could be, maybe someone, if you're involved with a third party or something, maybe they're spending time with like a wife or something along those lines. But here's one thing though. I see that somebody really does like admire, like the Empress is like a card, because this is in their position. And if it is a female, I mean, then it's the Empress. She has a lot of self-worth, self-value, that sort of thing, right? If it's not a female though that you're involved with romantically, then I feel like this person does hold like you in a very high regard. All right, the Empress card. So let's see what else is going on. Oh, you coming up. I like it. Wow. All right, so you're going to end up with some choices here, I feel. Let's see. So you did have a card come out in reverse, and the only card, I usually don't read reversals, so that's why I had to check the deck to make sure, that it was indeed that way. Hold on one second. Let me just get this situated right. I'm kind of particular. No, that's not right. Yeah, let's do it this way. Okay, that's better. Okay. So with the Knight of Cups in reverse, so either a love offer is not coming through, or you're not feeling like you're getting love offers, or you've pulled back your love possibly from someone. That could be as well. So just kind of feeling upside down in the romantic arena here. So let's take a look and see what else comes up. So again, there is like this energy around you, this Empress energy. It could be a Taurus. You have Pisces here. You have possibly another Libra, if you're dealing with another Libra, and you have Gemini, Leo, and Sagittarius. And possibly Scorpio. You have a lot of like major arcana cards in this reading. So, I mean, there's definitely, like, I see a pathway to happiness here, but there's a few things that, are coming around here. I feel like this is going to be a matter of patience, but we're going to clarify some of these things, because I feel like you're going to end up with some options here, but I do feel like you're on your way to happiness in a situation. So again, this person either sees you as the Empress, as like beautiful, nurturing, holds you in high regard, that sort of thing. And maybe, you just don't see that, or you're not feeling that right now, or someone around you soon is going to see you that way. Because, if you don't have anything going on now, this could be somebody that is coming in. All right. Yeah, it could definitely be another Libra like yourself, because Venus ruled here, so it doesn't have to be a Taurus here. So I would say too, like if this is, if it is a third party, though, this could just indicate that you're feeling a little upside down right now, because maybe they're spending more time, with the other one than you, that sort of thing going on as well. Hold on, let's see. Got an extra card. That's why. I was wondering, because it just wasn't feeling right. Okay. Oh my gosh. Now I see. Okay. Wow. I pulled an extra card. Because I just was looking at this. And I'm like, why does this look so different? All right. It's a new spread to me, but I'm digging it. So bear with me, Libras. All right. So we'll keep these on the side, and we will look at these. So you came out ultimately. That's awesome. All right. So the moon card is here. So here's the thing. It's like, allow things to be unknown at times. The moon card is basically mysteries. It's things like that you don't know all the answers to. And that's hard for, well, it's hard for anyone, but it's especially hard for Libras because you guys, you're fact-based. You're very mentally astute. So you want answers, you want facts, to back up these claims or answers and things like that. So this could either be like someone is just like not giving you the full story, you feel like you're in the dark, or you just feel like you don't know what's going to happen next, that type of thing. The moon keeps things veiled, but sometimes there's a reason. Sometimes it's to dig for the truth, but other times it's to be patient and allow for things to unfold so that we're not always trying to control like our outcomes, that we give a little bit to source to work out for us. And that's what I'm seeing here. That's where the balance needs to come in, is a little bit more trusting the universe. And again, I figure that's probably pretty difficult for air signs because, again, you guys have very scientific minds, very astute. So, but you're watching a tarot reading, so you're open to spirituality. And I feel like there's more balance in the spiritual sector that needs to kind of happen before you can kind of get what you're looking for here. So like everything else I feel like is set for you, like materially, things like that. It's just you're feeling like the love offers aren't coming. So, and it's like the moon is like, I feel like you're getting fed up with not being able to kind of control the outcomes of things. Whereas the moon is just saying like, there's a little mystery to life. That's what makes it interesting. That's what makes it fun or intriguing or all of those things. And I feel like this is saying it's a time to kind of go with like source on this, and, not watch 50 million tarot readings, let things just kind of come to you. All right. Because I do feel like there's a lot of happiness that could be had in like a family situation here. Ten of Cups is like being happy, being happy with a partner, being happy at home, with family or, what have you. The Ten of Cups is a great card. And I mean, it's showing more in your foundation area. So, I do believe that there is a lot to appreciate and a lot to be happy about here. It may not seem like apparent, right now, but it's like, I feel like that if that isn't the case, I feel like that's the mystery. Like that's what's coming. You're going to be very happy with a situation that is coming in. So, I mean, your challenge is to, the strength card. So there could be a particular Leo that you're having a challenge with. That could be, something that is challenging because it is a card for Leo. But more than that, I feel like it's just the energy. Because I feel like patience is needed to allow the right blend of something to like occur. Like I think you're going to be in a good spot here. But strength is really about knowing how to sort of tame the beast. It's like knowing when to fight the battles and when not to, and, because she's like closing the mouth of the lion. The lion wants to roar, but sometimes our strength is when we don't roar at everything. We roar at the right times. That's way more effective. So it's like you could be dealing with a person like this, or this could be you. But I do feel like right now, it's like there's a lot of angelic strength around you that is guiding you to something that's going to bring you a lot of karmic balance for yourself and bring you options. All right. I feel like you're just not seeing it. There's a denial, in a sense, of source is what I'm seeing. All right. Well, yeah, I'm spiritual and all that, but I want to know what's going on or what's coming, and there's too much of wanting to. There's a romance angel card in this deck, and it's something like something about control, and like that is the card that is like just totally coming into my mind. Let's see. Of course, it's probably going to be, towards the end. Yeah, here it is. It says, let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. And I'm not getting the vibe that you're a controlling person, like, oh, you just, rule the roost and control everything. I don't get that vibe, but I get the vibe that you do, like, try to control things that, like you want to know how things are going to unfold. Of course, we all kind of do, but there's a real need to let spirit and source be a part of this. I feel like you're denying a little bit of that. All right. And because the Four of Cups is the first card that we saw, and there's literally an Ace of Cups being handed to you, like this hand of God, being handed here, but there's like, you're not noticing it. you're too focused on like trying to figure these things out, like the what could have been, what should have been, that sort of thing. You're too focused on that to notice that this beautiful gift is being delivered here, right? So be careful of that, because it's like source is going to be trying to give you something here to bring something into balance for you, and I feel like it could be a lot of harmony and peace and like just a really good situation here for you. So it does require, though, there is an obstacle here of like needing to like restrain oneself from something. All right, so whatever that means to you. The Temperance card, let's see. So, I mean, a lot of balance here. I like seeing this in this position because it's basically a position of balance for me in this spread. And I mean, it literally is the card of that. It's a card of tempering ourselves, but I don't really see that for you. Even though I would normally go with that with Temperance and Strength, I feel like this is more like, because it is an angel that's trying to guide you in a connected relationship. So again, it's okay not to know all the answers. Just let things happen. Give this to Source. Let them, like they say, lay it at the feet of God, or what have you. It's like bring a little bit more of that, like allow yourself to be a little bit more spiritual with things, I feel, because life is a balance of things. It always is. The best people, the most successful people understand that there is a material balance and there is a spiritual balance. And, that is what, makes someone successful many times, is when they figure that out, right? So I feel like this is a sense of allowing things to unfold, allowing this sort of like angelic energy to set you up on a blind date, for instance. It's sort of like, if that's something you would never do, it's almost like, talk to, God or Source or Cosmic Mother, whatever name you have, for your higher power, and say, hey, hey God, hey Cosmic Source, hey Cosmic Mother, why don't you set me up on a blind date, a perfect blind date, like ask. And seriously, even with humor, it's not like Source doesn't like humor either, but ask sincerely as well. Like, I feel like you need to ask for things to come in instead of trying to control something to come in. You have the Judgment card here as well. So yeah, it's definitely a sense of needing to bring something back to life here. And needing to make a judgment call. It's like, it's all about divine timing. Because many of you, you're just caught in this infinity loop of just like expecting like that things are done, things are over, things, no, I'm not going to have love again, or, just in that sort of giving up phase. And I feel like this card is saying, like, it's blowing the trumpet, saying, no, rebirth yourself, right? They're coming out of the grave, because the angel is blowing the horn, like both angels here. Both angels are trying to like wake something up within you, I feel. And, the Queen of Cups is a little bit moody to me. So, she's looking at an urn rather than a cup. So she's already looking at the ashes of something before, instead of looking at the Ace of Cups, which is hope springs eternal. So, don't give up on things and don't feel like things are over. If this is a reconciliation that you're going for, well, maybe it's just a matter of having the strength to give this up to, God again, or, whatever word, you're familiar with. I'm just using that for the sake of familiarity, right? So, but there is a big sense of that, needing to give this up to, a higher source. And I think that that's kind of the lesson that is coming in here. Now, you have Justice as the, crowning card here, and that is the card for Libra. So it's all about truth and balance and all of those things. So it's like, because, there's the Ace of Swords here and this balancing scales. So, I mean, you are about these things. So it's like, but allow, that's the thing, balance, balance between the material and the spiritual is what's needed to happen, especially with the Lovers card here too, because this is a very metaphysical card. This is, again, look, another angel trying to blend the right ingredients, right? I mean, you have three angels in your reading. You have all the heavy hitters. This is Gabriel, or wait, no, this is Gabriel. This is Michael. I don't remember which one this one is. Raphael, I feel. I think that's Archangel Raphael. So it's like all the angels like working with you here, trying to blend this perfect match for you. You may have options. You may end up with more than one person here also. But there's a way to make, something healthy, out of those choices. But don't feel like, it's like, again, don't miss opportunities because there's something being handed right here to you, but it may not look like the package that you had wanted it to look like. All right. So there's that too. Let me get you a couple of these. I just want to see what comes out here. Hold on 1 second, Libras. Yeah, beautiful. Look at that. And you have it. Look at the bigger picture underneath the deck. And I that's kind of what I'm feeling with this. Like, look at the bigger picture. There's something you're missing here. Something that you wanted it to be this, but it's like there's something you're missing. Like something is even better being handed here to you, or will be soon. All right, it may not yet, but it may be around you now, or it may be very soon. So you have your commitment is being tested here. So, but I feel like this is a welcoming thing for you to like grow. So it's like, I feel like there's going to be a lot of spiritual growth out of this, that your commitment is being tested. So, there could definitely be different options here. Here's your answer. This is what brings everything, into like what you want. Bring love into the situation. So, that's always the answer, honestly. This could be like the oracle card for like centuries. We wouldn't even need another oracle card deck or another tarot card, because this is always the answer. Because it really is. Now, whether that be, it's a deep thing. It's a very simple statement. Bring love into the situation, but it really most likely is the answer to most of our questions, because love, when we think of it as self-love, or love for source, love for gratitude, love for family, love for this, it's always the answer. So that's what's going to bring in the balance. Instead of thinking things through or not knowing the answers or this and that and all those things, it's like just bring love into the situation. Allow this to come through. Allow yourself to be guided towards these offers. Think a little differently, because there's something here being offered here. And then you have, look, and it's Libra. A new romantic cycle begins. So, I do feel like those of you too who have just kind of given, because some, you may not even have a situation right now. I can't tell. Some of you have a situation. It could be a little bit of a third party or something like that. Others of you may be just feeling like there's, like no offers, but it's like there are offers coming in, but especially for singles, you need to ask. You need to ask a source. That's huge. For you, those of you that are in a situationship, I feel like, acknowledging that, there's, you may need to resist something. Maybe someone is already happy with someone else and it's just not the situation for you, and it's just dragging you through the mud and the muck and all of that. And it's time to, come to a balance with this and, bring self-love into the situation and look for new romantic cycles. So it's like, I think a lot of things are going on with you, but I think the answer lies with this card. Really asking and allowing things to happen for you naturally. All right. So, and you know what? I'm going to pull a couple other cards for you too, and we'll leave this off here. Libras, if you did like this video, please thumbs up and subscribe, all those good things. And I will see you next week, if not sooner. Yeah, let go, beautiful. And forgiveness is here as well. So it doesn't necessarily mean you have to let go of this relationship or let go of, some of you possibly, yes, and, so that you can start a new romantic cycle. If you're always in this energy, Libra, where you just feel like, it's like your self-love is in an urn, and, your love life is in an urn, those types of things, then let those ashes out. Let them float down the river, and replace it with the Ace of Cups, you know, the self-love, the hope springs eternal love that is coming in, you know, for allow that to come in for you. And then that's going to create, you know, a new romantic cycle for you. So there's something here to let go of and just let things happen. All right. That's what I see the most. Okay. Thanks so much, Libra. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you, guys.